Kim Tae Hyung, or V, was highly requested by BTS fans. It's a voice that, after listening to about 15 or 20 seconds of the song, I realized that it's a really distinct voice from the other two guys in the group that I had heard before. And I like this performance because it includes a live band. As I've mentioned in other videos on this channel, I'm a classical music singer, and I've been a fan of rock and metal since I was a kid. In addition to classical music itself, I also enjoy a bit of electronic music, so I'm used to this kind of live band sound. The voice with the microphone, the band, and, as I've also mentioned in other videos, I wish K-pop groups would stop recording with digital playback and become live band groups with 5 or 7 vocal members. I personally prefer it that way. It's just my taste. Sometimes I try to listen to certain songs from the original albums, but I find them terrible. And then I listen to the same song with a live band, and it's amazing. But here, he's in a live band performance with backup vocalists. So let's see what he's going to deliver for us.
추억도 의미 없이 내게 넌 사라지고 이쯤에도 I can't let you go.
Okay, it really is a distinct voice. It's a baritone, for sure. He's not a bass because he's in the low range here. He's already in his chest voice, with a small mouth opening. It's already quite low for him. This must be around an A3. So he's a baritone, but maybe with a tenor's range too, a lighter baritone, not too deep. And it's quite a rounded voice. A very rounded voice, with a different tone compared to the other members. It's a voice with resonance in the face and higher up. It seems to be a more powerful voice in terms of volume, due to biological factors. His body, larynx, pharynx, etc. give him this type of voice, so he probably has a lot of volume without a microphone.
그래 난 솔직하게 다 말할래 너는 매일 어떤 사람 어떤 곳에 몇 번씩이나 뭘 하는지 널 생각해 Lost without you baby.
He transitioned into head voice. I don't think it was falsetto. I think it was true head voice and high. It's very beautiful, completely smooth, and the transition is imperceptible. Very good.
어떤 곳에 몇 번씩이나 뭘 하는지 널 생각해 Lost without you baby.
Perfect.
I wish you would love me again. No, I don't want nobody else. I wish you could love me again, again.
A vocal voice. The resonance direction of his voice is in the mouth, and minimally. If you pay attention, you'll notice it's in the nose, at least in this mid to low range, where he's singing. It's very vocal, and minimally nasal. It's mostly here, really. Of course, generally speaking, as I've said, it's a very projected voice, highly projected, but here it has a predominance in the mouth. It can be in the mouth, nose, or forehead, eyes and forehead, but also vertically, in the cover.
Love me again. No, I don't want nobody else. I wish you could love me again.
The transition to mid-head voice is also very smooth.
I wish you would love me again. No, I don't want nobody else. I wish you could love me again, again.
I grew up listening to 90s R&B. So, for me, this is my musical taste. aside from rock and metal. As a result, I also enjoy jazz and blues. So this is my sound preference. I've tried to like pop, and I do like pop. And I got hooked because many creations bring back the pop of the 90s and 2000s, when I was a child and teenager. But the studio versions, I just can't enjoy. The same song played by a band, like this, I find wonderful. But the studio recordings I find very bad. To be honest, I won't lie to you here. That's the reality.
내 옆에 딴 사람 괜찮니 예전으로 천천히 Make it feel better, yeah make it forever 괜찮단 말하지마 Said I'm alright, said I'll be fine I'm sorry 거짓말이야 떠나지마 저리 가지만 멀리
It's a very comfortable range for him, too. Mid to low, quite relaxed.
널 생각해 Lost without you, baby
I'm a countertenor, and I can't make that smooth transition to falsetto. But I'm in classical music, so the demands are different too. But it's truly admirable what he does here. This is wonderful, right? So here are the Americans, the African Americans, with the Koreans. It's very beautiful that they're coming together. I think even in the video description it mentioned this, that many came from the US to perform together, and it's very symbolic. It's wonderful to see. By the way, pop draws 100% from American pop, right? R&B and hip-hop are American, so it's commendable to do this. I hope more groups do the same, because the reality is, pop, if there were no American hip-hop, R&B, and pop wouldn't exist. That's the reality. That's why, as I've said before, it's a nostalgia I feel when listening to pop, despite my limitations.
I wish you would love me again No, I don't want nobody else I wish you could love me again Again I wish you would love me again No, I don't want nobody else I wish you could love me again
The music is so good that you just listen and savor it. Everything feels so smooth and comfortable. It's very calm.
I wish you could love me again, again.
Very good. He uses vocal fry very sparingly. He could have added a bit more vibrato at the end of phrases and in the middle of phrases. I missed that. Although I believe it was more of an interpretative choice, since the song also talks about regret and loss. It maintains this very calm tone, even reflective. They managed to convey this idea of a gentle reflection, because it's a bit tricky to do this in this more upbeat R&B style, but he pulled it off. He nailed it. I really liked his voice. I like it more than the other two voices. Forgive me, I'm a bass. I love contraltos and bass voices. Bass and contralto are the timbres I enjoy the most. His voice compared to the other two guys is more appealing to me, and I really liked it, especially because of his resonance, which is so rich. I'll look for other versions. I'll react to them again, and to other songs from this performance. And I'll look for more, because I'm really curious to hear a version with a more ambient sound, because he seems like the kind of singer who, if you hear him live in front of you, his voice would be incredibly powerful, a voice with a lot of volume, right? So, if you like this video, leave your like and comment below. Consider buying me a coffee with the first link in the pinned comment, and subscribe to the channel to watch more videos like this one. Alright, see you.